literally minutes after Lucas Browne captured the WBA heavyweight title by knocking out Ruslan Chagayev in the 10th round, David Haye took to social media and challenged Lucas Browne. He said he would like that fight, and interestingly enough, David Haye said he was actually in talks with Chagayev's people before Browne had actually beat Chagayev. He said that he didn't expect Browne to win the fight, that he thought Chagayev was going to win it. But now that Browne has won it, he's very interested in that matchup, as you would expect. And this is very similar to when Charles Martin won his IBF world title against Tsar Glaskov. The vultures were circling very quickly after the fight. In fact, Derek Chisora was at the post-fight press conference and called Charles Martin out in that press conference dressed as Inspector Gadget. So, what do you make of this from Haye? Do you think he would get the opportunity to fight Lucas Browne? As far as I know, Lucas Browne has a mandatory obligation against Fraser Kendo, of all people. I don't know what reason the WBA has for installing Fraser Kendo as the mandatory challenger. It is bizarre. Okay, obviously he already fought Ruslan Chagayev and he was supposed to fight a rematch because apparently there was controversy about the decision. So they've now, they've had him as mandatory challenger for a long time. Why he even got a shot at Chagayev in the first place, or were they battling for the vacant title? I think it was for the vacant title. I can't remember now. But either way, why Oquendo was in that position in the first place is beyond me. Oquendo is way, way over the hill. And even at his best, he was a fringe contender, really. That's all he ever was. So I don't know what the hell that Oquendo thing's all about. And to be honest with you, if Oquendo has anything at all left, that's another tough fight for Lucas Browne. Let's not get it twisted. I like Lucas Browne. I'm happy that he's managed to win a version of the world title, but he's limited. He got himself in very good condition. He showed heart. He's got tremendous punching power, but he is limited. And when he's going in there with these wily, tricky old veterans, he's going to have problems. I'm telling you guys. Fraser Kendo, not as well schooled as Ruslan Chagayev, but still tricky, can move a little bit, still in fairly decent shape for his age. I believe he's over 40 years old. I reckon that could be another tricky fight. I don't think it will be as hard for him as the Chagayev fight. Definitely not. Oquendo don't hit like Chagayev, but I still think it could be a tricky fight. But even if he gets past that, do you think that the David Haye fight would be the best option for him? Or do you think he should go the unification route? From my understanding, David Haye is in the top 15 of the WBA now. Shannon Briggs also has a WBA ranking, I believe. And there's been talk all over the internet for the past few days about David Haye's next opponent being Shannon Briggs. And if it is, it will most likely be for some type of eliminator, and the winner of that fight will be elevated in the WBA rankings. Let's hope they're not put into the mandatory position after Oquendo, although they might be. So let me know what you think about this, people. Do you think it's the right route for David Haye? It's the logical route, really, isn't it? Because Anch was fighting Charles Martin. The winner of that probably be Joshua Wood. David Haye see Joshua as a more difficult fight than Lucas Browne. I don't know. I think he probably would, but who knows what is going on in David Haye's mind. Let me know what you think about this story, people. Should Lucas Browne even give David Haye a shot if he comes knocking, unless he's a mandatory challenger? Let me know how you feel. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.